let's have a look at tax in the self-managed superannuation fund. The self-managed superannuation fund is very attractive structure. One of the main reasons is because it has a concessional tax treatment. In the self-managed superannuation fund, you pay only 15% tax at the maximum. So what it means, for example, if you make a capital gain, or if you receive some income from your crypto, the maximum tax you pay is at 15%. It's a concessional tax treatment, and it's most concessional tax treatment amongst other entities in Australia. Also, we have to consider that when you hold the asset, because the cryptocurrency is a capital gain asset, say if you're an investor, it's a capital gain asset. So when you hold the crypto for more than 12 months, you get another concession, which is 5% discount, 33.3% discount, and you pay only 10% tax on your capital gain when you sell your crypto. Also, there is a possibility to pay 0% tax in self-managed superannuation fund. This is not a topic of this particular webinar, but there is the tax goes to 0% when the members move to the retirement stage. And to move to the retirement stage, you have to reach a certain age and meet the other condition of release. But once you reach the certain age, which is 60 years old for most of people, most of us, the people who were born after 1st of July 1964, it's a 60 years old, and you have to meet the other condition of release, and the tax you're paying on your crypto is 0. So imagine you, for example, you buy coin and then you sell it in some period of time and you make a massive capital gain and you pay 0 if your coin is in the self-managed superannuation fund.
The hardest part is actually getting to the age, right? with a bit of sanity.
Yeah, one of those things, you know, like when you think, oh, I'm actually getting older, cool. So I can use this opportunity to make money and to pay 0 tax.
Yep, so there's a bit of light at the end of the tunnel. That's good.
Yeah. So when you think about tax in self-managed superannuation fund and how much tax you pay on crypto transactions, it's exactly the same like in all other entities. For example, when you sell crypto, you pay tax. Again, you pay, depends on if you hold it for more than 12 months, you pay 15%. If you hold it for more than 12 months, you pay 10% tax. When you swap coins, one coin to another coin, again, it's considered to be buy and sell. So you pay tax on at the moment when you swap one coin to another coin. When you stake coins, it's an ordinary income, so it's taxed at 15% as well, all your staking rewards. When you, for example, if you have airdrops, if you have a chain split, again, you pay tax on it. So it's exactly the same like in all other entities. If it's a taxable event, you have to pay tax on it. The only difference is the tax is 15%, 10%, or the 0%, depending on which situation you are at.
And the lost and theft crypto?
This is a little bit tricky because especially when you think about it's very easy to lose crypto or, you know, to become a victim or some theft. So when you lose crypto in the self-managed superannuation fund, you have to have a proof that this particular coins, they were lost. So because when you have a self-managed superannuation fund, it has to be audited every year. And the auditor, they will ask for the proof of this lost transaction. So you can't write it off unless you have a proof that this was a result of theft, or this was a result of a loss, or some other, you know, like issue. So what the proof could be, for example, if you lost a coin because of some, you know, like say some trading company or some stock exchange, crypto exchange got hacked. So obviously this will be a well-known event. So the proof will be that this exchange or this particular company is went down or got hacked, and this will be in the media, so the auditor can have a proof that this event happened. So, or it will be on a watchdog list, for example, the company who you trusted with your crypto. So that sort of like proof you need to provide to the auditor, not just, oh, I've lost my wallet, or I've lost my password to my wallet. It's not going to be enough for the auditor, because the auditor will consider it as an early access to your super. So what the auditor will do, they will qualify the audit report, because it will be considered that you actually transfer these coins to yourself. So unless you have, like the substantial, like I said, evidence that this was lost due to the theft, or
Yeah, we have the same issue in tax, actually. Sometimes providing that substantiation supporting material for cryptocurrency that's been subject to being lost, stolen, or subject to fraud is quite difficult to do so. We prepare declarations for our clients to sign as to the events that the declarations stipulate to the events, the quantity of the token that's been lost, and the value as at the time it's been stolen. But sometimes it's very difficult to do so. So a lot of people actually are subject to, having wallets that become breached, and it could be that it's been connected to a mirror exchange or a mirrored DEX, and the wallet's been connected to it, and then all of a sudden the assets are bled dry from the wallet. It's very difficult to show just from the transaction history of that particular wallet that was done by someone else. You probably have to substantiate by the address of where it's going to, and then checking the address to see some of the other activity, if it's consistent with what you would assume a hacker to be. But then again, that's a bit convoluted as well, because we can set up wallets anonymously. So these are all big challenges, but these are probably more problems for the auditors. There's only so much we can do is to substantiate that, because in a self-managed super fund, the biggest risk there is whether or not the beneficiary of the super fund or the owner of the super fund is just trying to withhold or take out funds, going around the back door to do so. So that's an interesting one. Hopefully we get more guidance on that, specifically with self-managed super funds, because it's a very particular area where we do need to substantiate.
Yeah, that's right. And also the difference between, for example, other entities or individual wallets and self-managed superannuation fund, that even if you prove that this was a breach, for example, and this money was stolen, the auditors still can qualify the audit report because of Section 62, the sole purpose test. So basically the main purpose for superannuation, like I mentioned before, is to have money for your retirement. And if you are risking, and if you invest in risky coins, or if you use the wallets which are not protected, again, the auditor might consider that you actually don't care about your superannuation, and you breaching, excuse me, you breaching this rule of sole purpose test. So this is a difference. So from tax point of view, you might not pay tax on these coins, but from compliance point of view, the auditor still might qualify the audit report, because you didn't provide the due diligence and yeah.